Hey guys, welcome back to Death Stranding 2. So, wants me to take a main mission, so I'm just gonna get on with it. As usual, I've been rewatching some of these videos, and I think it's 40 minutes and there's still not much happening. And I'm sorry about that, but like, there's nothing I can do because usually the videos are just filled with cutscenes. There's very little things I can cut out. Um,
My word. My word. My word.
Are you all right, Sam?
okay.
What was that just now? Did something happen?
Yeah, like I was saying, there isn't much I can do because there's mainly cutscenes in the
Sam,
videos.
about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid.
Might
The
try skipping
tar
past the
currents
dialogue.
nearby have grown unstable. Under
Okay,
our
sure.
scans have identified a potential cause. It's
Okay.
hardly an elegant site. When you're ready, the client in the... I can't wait to... Don't let us down.
Sure. Okay, so there's also a sub. I forgot where it was. I think it was. Was it you? This site has another sub order as well. Let's first head to that. So is it part of the mission? I guess it is, right? So we'll do both.
Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies. This way you can experiment. That's all the information We're counting on you, Sam.
So basically, range stealth is gonna be harder, from what I can tell. Okay, I'm gonna go here first.
Commencing route creation.
What is that? Sure, that's fine. Is a generator? What is that? Is a location for a... Okay, so then maybe let's go here first and try to go around it. Okay, and eventually we want to go here first.
Delivery route finalized.
I'm guessing there's gonna be some sort of human boss as well. Okay, I'm just gonna finish preparing for the mission and then I'll cut it directly there. Alright, we basically got some guns. I made a bike so that it can travel faster. Move some cargo around, you know, stuff like that. Stuff you don't really need to watch, just preference stuff. Okay, so okay, let's just park here quickly. There's a guy coming. Okay, so what I don't remember how to do stealth combat, not gonna lie. What I will do is keep a... Do I have a mass gun with me? I do. Okay. That's that guy down. Cool. I could have used the watchtower to sort of tag folks, but I did see somebody here, which I want to go around. Okay, so basically I just snuck around, maze gunned a few guys, and then hacked this instead of doing a head-on battle. Alright, let's...
Hey, come and get me.
Oh my god. Probably not something I want to do. That was my mistake. Okay, so the sad thing is I actually have quite a lot of stuff on me, and my guess is there's gonna be a bunch of BTs here. So I'm just gonna go directly and see what happens. Let's see. Also, the scanner does tell me where enemies are, which is nice. So even if I can't mark them with a watchtower, they give me like a fair idea of what to expect. Anyways, alright, we're finally here. I picked up a package along the way as well, and the ceramics is really heavy, so my stamina's been super drained.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted.
Let's deliver this so we can get this done.
Be advised that usage is restricted in
Deliver and report. Yep, I want to give both over. That should make it easier to work. I also forgot to bring any ladders or ropes with me, which was a mistake, to be honest. Should have gotten at least some with me.
Hold on. You're with.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip the dialogue. Feel free to pause and, like, read it if you want, but otherwise a lot of this videos is just people talking and like cutscenes,
This is great. A flawless delivery.
Also might like skip the likes and stuff.
You are the. I'll definitely have more work for you. I've been waiting a long time. Okay.
Maybe it's worth skipping the entire delivery thing altogether. Like just me getting there and then putting the Cupid in, maybe just skip to that. At that point I feel like these videos might just be watching a movie with me just talking over it every once in a while. Which may be fine, I guess. It's not a problem as such. Getting a decent chunk on the map though. What is that? We got a shotgun, nice.
now displaying your current order grade.
I'm part of the chiral network. Then with the music play, and just like that, so, yeah, looks like my weapon did. So about the recording you brought me. But there's something off of it. Anyway.
Okay, I'll just summarize the dialogue later as well. Basically, he plays music and he had a weapon. The mismatch.
I had another favor I wanted to ask. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart. I've tracked it. The request's open to anyone. Anyway.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hope. As for that straight, so I think it's only fit. Anyway,
Kylo
while the
Jammer, of course.
we've received, for one, a group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this. Needless to say, the anomalous target. So we can't afford to ignore. We've got no choice but to the corresponding main. I've got to fit.
Order completed.
Still feels like so much stuff. Okay, just drop the ceramics here. I don't know when I'm gonna get it back, honestly. The one thing I do wish was that materials would be shared across all facilities. I don't know if that's actually the case in this game or not, but it wasn't the case in the first game at least. You have, if you achieve the highest level, sure. Alright, so investigate unusual tower activity. I could do that. Or I can deliver that. I might do that off camera. How long has it been actually? Let's investigate this. I'm gonna keep the main stories on camera, and then everything else is gonna be like.
Commencing route creation.
Is that a river? I guess that's a river, right? So we wanna have 2 ladders, I guess. maybe I want to go across. So I do want to make a bridge at some point. I think this might be a good spot to make a bridge eventually. Or maybe that's too wide. I'm not sure. This feels like a detour sort of thing. Let's just put one here. Because I want to do this on the bike. I don't want to do this on foot for the most part. And then just find a way around here, right? Let's just stop here. See what happens. Alright, we basically put some stuff on the bike, which I hope is here, thank god. Looks like it follows you around whenever you link up a new station, which is nice. I put 2 ladders on the bike. Because if I'm taking the bike around with me, I want to be able to drive everywhere as much as I can, you know. There's a generator there. Yep. I will also take some time to like. So there's a couple of side errands that I have. I'll do them off camera. I'm trying to keep these videos in like 30 minutes is a good number, I think. Actually, while I'm here, I might check what the roads actually need. So you basically have to go up these. You interact with this thing, and it tells you that okay, you need to deposit this for building a road here, you know. I'm just gonna quickly check what this actually needs. $20 likes received from Lou. What? Okay, what does this need? It needs metals, ceramic, and color crystals. It needs 60, so that's some sort of. Can I not just put all of them? I don't think I have the rest, right? I'll need to find metals and stuff, but I just want to, you know, deposit something at least. Okay. So if you, whatever materials you have on you, you can deposit them. So if I had metals and if I had the other ones, I could have done it, you know. Can I interact with this? I can't, because I don't have the materials. Anyways, let's just keep going. Okay, this is close to, that's more ceramics, isn't it? Can I put this on the bike instead? So, hold on, let me just move it around. I know, but I'm already concerned about copyrights in this game. I don't want to add more music to it. Okay, so we deposit some materials on this road, and that should mean nice. That makes traveling at least a little bit easier back and forth. So that road should go all the way back, I think now. Let me just. I just want to do some cargo management. Let's put the ceramics on the bike and the metals on the bike as well. So I want to keep like my weight as minimum as possible. I'm curious how far this road actually goes now. Like not back, but towards this. This also gives me free boosting, by the way, which is nice. And it essentially gives me... Okay, that's useful. Because it's basically making... Like, I don't have to build a bridge anymore. This road goes over the river. Okay, let's just see where we are in respect to... This is where I need to go. Question is, should I leave my bike? I'll leave it at where the road ends.
We're nearly at our destination. You see anything suspicious?
Okay.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Wait, so I can't use weapons here. There's a lot of tar here. You know what? I don't want to lose my bike. I'm just gonna. There we go. That's a BT showing up, I'm sure. Oh, never mind. These guys. Well, thank you, Scanner, for nothing. I mean, they haven't attacked us yet, so I'm guessing they're not super hostile. they bowing to us or bowing to him? Oh, that looks like Higgs, doesn't it?
Well, now,
From the first game.
aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Been a long time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile.
I'm guessing not.
All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer.
Oh, so he's the one who kidnapped Lou, I guess.
Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. The goddamn shame. Tonight, what, you just lugging that coffin up? Pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Yep, yeah, so.
Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this commune. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. Well, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king.
Why though? Why would you ever want that?
And who do you think will come out on top, Sam?
Eesh,
You?
that's creepy.
With your hippy-dippy network? Or me? With my more rough and tumble methods? I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
Oh, he has his own ship. Oh, that's a robot. Alright, I guess we're fighting a robot. I'm gonna die a bunch, by the way.
Cruelty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
Okay. So it's like a BT, but not. It's like an enhanced BT, I suppose. Hold on, let me just get my assault rifle out.
What a hit! Cliche, but
Whoa.
that one's gotta hurt.
Okay, hold on. I wanna be. There should be an easy way to swap between guns, I think.
Nice one! That one seems to have done some damage.
Okay. Okay. That's out of ammo. Come on.
Nice one! That one seems to have done some damage.
Okay, hold on. Machine pistol. Wow. With PC, this would have been way easier. Did I get a hit? I think I got hit. Okay, come on. Wow, this thing moves is all around. Okay, that was tougher than it should have been, mainly because I didn't have blood
That
bags.
was amazing, Sam. Great work. Now let's get this place on the chiral network.
Alright, let's kind of. Oh my god, look at how much gunk I have on me. I think once you get used to the attack patterns of the bosses, it's sort of easy to maneuver around. Like, I didn't need to dive with my gun. I could have just jumped around to get away from it, you know? When you can see it wind up, I don't think it tracks you after it winds up, so you could just move around and make the boss miss. Alright, let's skip past all this. Yeah, I don't care. What's that? Floating carrier, perfect. I need that.
Now displaying your current order grade.
The analysis display, sure.
Great. By the way, only if we... Thanks again.
Okay, precedent
Huge
scan.
here. Great. However, only and by
Okay, I need the private room, so please.
for now.
Yeah, I know. I need to get to my room. Now she will, I guess. Right.
Was it really Higgs?
Yes, it was. Come on.
He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it was definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs?
Well, no shit. Who else?
Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself.
Says the guy who spent a month moping around. Come on.
You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the chiral network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Please use your real hands. I mean, that's really creepy to me. Okay, I guess the game's gonna tell us what actually happened. Why is the puppet sleeping on top of me?
There's such a thing as too tight. Oh, that must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Ugh.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now.
Yeah, I know that.
More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents.
Alright, perfect. So that's fast
Naturally,
traveling.
this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the Corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
Okay, I guess that means we get a fast travel between stuff now. Anyways, guys, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoying this, and I hope the videos are getting better over time. If you still feel like I'm leaving a lot of it in, and you want me to cut back on, like, you know, maybe some of the travel stuff, or maybe even skim past cutscenes, or keep them all in, let me know in the comments. But apart from that, again, thank you so much for watching. Bye.